Hi, I'm Denise Cooper from Royal Installation. So we're going to do a lead.
Alright, let's start with the part that actually goes on paper, filling out the EICR. You've done the tests, poked around with your probes, got your readings, and nothing blew up. Brilliant. But now it's time to put it all down properly. This is where it really counts. Let's break down the form section by section so you don't hand in something that makes your assessor cry. Section A, Details and Overview. Section A covers the basics, site details, client name, installation address, and who's doing the report. But don't miss these important bits. Purpose of the report, sale, maintenance, tenancy, etc. Type of installation, single phase, three-phase. Estimated age of the wiring. Give a realistic guess, not just unknown. If it's pre-2004 and has a Wilex board with no RCD, probably older than it looks. Section B, Supply Characteristics. This section's about understanding what kind of power is coming into the property. You'll need to record number of phases, supply type, TNCS, TT, TNS. Earthing arrangements, ZD, external earth loop impedance, prospective fault current.
A few minutes later.
Okay. TT system means, two T's, twin terminals. Wait, Alexa, what's the difference between TT and TNCS?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, thanks, Alexa. Neither do I.
Section C, Observations and Recommendations. Here's the juicy part, where you log faults and apply codes. Each issue gets a description of the non-compliance, the regulation it breaches, if you know it, a code, C1, C2, C3, or FI. Don't just say loose connection, say where, what and why. Section D, Test results and schedules. This is where your test results from Part 1 come in. Each circuit needs continuity, R1 plus R2 or R2, insulation resistance, polarity confirmed, ZS, earth fault loop impedance, RCD test times, circuit reference, breaker size, type, max ZES. Use the correct symbols. Don't just write OK, write real values. Section E, Summary and Outcome. This is where you declare the installation as satisfactory, unsatisfactory, with listed C1s, C2s. You cannot mark satisfactory if there's a C1 or C2 on the report. C3, that's improvement only, still passable. Check your codes. You sign your name on this. Section F, Signatures and Responsibility. Here, you put your name to it. If you filled out the report, your name goes here. If you carried out testing and wrote the report, you sign both. Include full name, company, if applicable, date of inspection, contact info for follow-ups. Once you sign this, you're legally responsible for what's written. Common mistakes to avoid. Quickfire. Don't leave sections blank. Write NA if not applicable. Don't guess Z's or insulation values. Don't copy and paste your last EICR. Every install is different. Don't forget the limitations box. If you couldn't access a part, declare it. Your report could be reviewed in court. Make it accurate. Final checks before you submit. Before you hit print or email that PDF, give your EICR one last sanity check. Think of it as proofreading, but for Sparkies. Here's a simple checklist you can run through to avoid facepalms later. All sections filled or marked NA. Test values realistic and within limits. Codes justified with proper observation. Limitations clearly stated. Correct dates and inspector details. Found a circuit with ZES of 0.01 on a ring final. Either it's a superhero cable or you typed it wrong. Also, take a moment to cross-check your results with GN3 or the on-site guide. It's better to spot the oddity now than have it flagged during an audit. Final review equals fewer callbacks equals happy clients and assessors. Quick bonus, digital tools. If you're filling this out digitally, there are some decent EICR templates and apps out there. They can auto-calculate ZES limits, flag errors, and make your reports look pro. Paper or digital, the key is clarity, accuracy, and making sure your report tells the full story of the installation. If you've made it this far, you're on the right path. Knowing how to test is great, but knowing how to write it up makes you pro level. Next episode, we'll dive into real-world EICR examples with good, bad, and downright scary reports. Hit subscribe and drop your testing horror stories in the comments.